Senate inquiry into bank closures in regional Australia. Today, the Ashburton Aboriginal Corporation was among those called to speak about the impact on locals.
The digital divide is huge. We have a lot of our communities that do not have access to reliable phone network, internet networks are lacking. That makes it very difficult for community members to access any online banking systems or use electronic payment methods.
The committee, chaired by Queensland Senator Matt Canavan, is expected to hand its report to the federal government in May. Some political parties are banking on branch closures becoming a federal election issue.
The only people who don't like it are the banks.
It's the number one focus of the little-known Citizens Party, which also has some controversial views like rejecting climate change hysteria, but is mainly pushing for a new publicly owned post office bank service.
We can make banking a service again.
The party's director, Robert Barwick, has travelled to WA for the Senate hearing.
Our party represents the citizens. We are frustrated that the reason we exist, we believe, is because the major parties too often represent vested interests and they leave the citizens behind.
This is a decision that's going to save the banks money. A lot of Australians are shareholders of banks. Can you really blame the banks for making a smart business decision?
You may be a shareholder, but you're related to someone who's being stiffed by what the banks are doing here. The day your grandmother gets ripped off $400,000 by some scammer overseas because she had to use online banking rather than the safety of a bank branch, is that shareholding going to be worth it?
Consider your customers and not your shareholders. And that goes for all the banks because they're all making huge profits. I weep every time I see for this quarter they've made $1 million profit. And I think at whose cost?